Welcome, future Granada students. The purpose of this tutorial is to take you through our online course registration system. When you go to do the online registration, make sure that you have about 20 minutes or so. Once you're all ready to begin, you can start, and you cannot save your progress in the middle of the process. You have to be completely done with it, and it takes anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, assuming that you're ready to go once you log on. When you're ready, come here to Granada High School. This is granadahigh.com. This is our front page with lots of useful information for you, whether you're here or waiting to come here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this resources and then go to online course registration. This takes me to this window, another helpful web page. There are some things down here like the online Granada course catalog, A through G courses. Also, if you want to listen to this tutorial over again, that would be up here. Right now I'm going to click on PowerSchool Parent-Student Login, and that takes me to this window. So the username is going to be your student ID number. For my sample student, it's 94550. And your password is typically your birthday without the use of zeros in the front. So in other words, if your birthday is March 23rd, 2004, then your password would be 3/23/2004. Here we are at the front window, and on the left, I'm going to click on class registration. And that takes me to the class registration window. What we have here are a bunch of different areas, all of which we need to select things in. And we're looking at the end to go through and make sure that all of these little red exclamation points become green check marks, and make sure that this is a green check mark down here. I think the easiest way to do this is to start at the top and to work your way down to the bottom. So for social science, I'm going to go ahead and select 9A honors and 9B honors. If you're only taking 9A, you just need to take that class. But if you're taking honors, you need to take both 9A and 9B. So I've selected both of those and I've hit OK. So what then happens is that we get two boxes here that say 5 credits in them and a little green check mark right here. The next window is English. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to select 9A and 9B. Sometimes they're separated from each other. Make sure that you're selecting the same type of class. The honors is kind of in between there. So I've made sure of that and I've hit OK. For math, make sure to speak with your math teacher on which math class you'll probably be aiming for next year. It could, of course, change based on your placement on the district math matrix at the end of the year, which takes things like the final into account. But you might have an idea of where you're going for right now. So I, for example, am going to go ahead and choose 3-trimester algebra. So I'm going to select Algebra 1A, Algebra 1B, and it will remind you over here. I also need to select Intro to Algebra 1. And so down here, I'm going to click on the 2 and go to Intro to Algebra 1. And that's 3-trimester algebra. There are a number of required courses for freshmen. All freshmen have to take PE 1A, PE 1B, and the FIT class. So those are already selected for you. There's already a green check mark. Freshmen are supposed to take health. There are times when freshmen might fulfill this in other ways, like you might take the course online or something. But the vast majority of our freshmen are expected to take health, so I'm going to select health and hit OK. For science, I'm going to go ahead and take a science this year. I'm going to begin, since I'm taking Algebra 1, you can take Bio concurrently with Algebra 1, so I'm going to select Bio 1A and Bio 1B and hit OK. And now we're into the electives. What I want to do now is go back and make sure, see how many classes I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We allow anywhere from 12 to 15 classes. 12 is a full load, but we have 5 classes each trimester, so 15 is possible. So I'm at 13, that gives me 2 more possible classes. So I'm going to go ahead and start on my world language. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and I'm going to select ASL 1A and 1B and hit OK. And now I'm at 15 classes. I'm at my max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which means that my courses are filled, my schedule is filled, and that there's all these other electives some of which have amazing electives in them, but they're going to have to wait until sophomore, junior, and senior years. So I'm going to click here and go to No Choices and select No Choices for electives for VPA. CTE, we have some amazing classes, but I'm going to have to find No Choices and select No Choices. Same thing for PE. Select No Choices. Other electives, non-departmental things like leadership or yearbook, I'm going to again select No Choice. And that's it for the electives. Now, IB or dual immersion interest. Basically, the IB diploma program will be possible starting your junior year. What this does is it sort of allows us to tag you in the system so that your counselor knows that you're interested in IB or dual immersion, and that way they can get you into appropriate like preparatory type classes. So I'm going to say, yes, I am interested in the IB program. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and hit OK. Now you get to count your classes, right? So that's going back up here, counting everything worth 5 credits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Click on this little pencil right here and 15 courses and hit OK. For Plan Your Schedule, because we allow 12 to 15 classes, if you select 12 or 13 or 14, there would be open periods possibly throughout your schedule. So you might have a choice here, and it wouldn't guarantee you when you would have your open period, but it could at least get your request in there. So that would be a chance for you to select which open period you have. However, I have 15 classes on this, so I won't have any open periods, so I'm going to select No Choices. Alternates. You know, back up here, I selected, for example, ASL 1A and 1B, and it's entirely possible that I, as a freshman, am not able to get into ASL 1A, that I get bumped by sophomores or juniors or seniors. So you need to select 5 alternates. Please don't go through here and just randomly select classes. You want to select 5 that make sense based on what you want to do. So for example, I'm going to say, okay, if I can't do my language, I'm going to go ahead and maybe do my visual performing art with some art classes. Or maybe I could get started on some CTE, Career Technical Education credits. So I'm going to select those and maybe also try Digital Photo 1. So there I have 5 possible alternates. And now, looking down here, we have this little check mark here. Of course, you want your parent to be involved in the process and to know what exactly you plan on doing with your first year in high school. So once your parent has gone through and seen exactly everything you've done, then you should have requests verified and hit OK. And now looking back up on screen, I see all green check marks all the way down to the bottom. And that means that we're good. The very last thing you have to do is make absolutely sure to submit. So this is an amazing schedule. You are going to have a fantastic time at Granada High School. Make absolutely sure to hit the submit button. And when you hit the submit button, then you will see this sort of verification page come up that lists all of the requests. And then that is it, and you are done.